Okay, I just wanted to make a little quick video of my gun, my Mosin Nagant. I painted it. It looks pretty good. I just painted it with a kind of a brown. It was the same color as this barrel, like a beige. And I just came back in and took a dark brown and a almost like an OD green, and just kind of kept going in. And I just took some leaves, some grass, just went out in the yard. Actually, I went right there at the edge of those woods and just found some weeds and some other little things. But it turned out pretty good. I'll show you the colors of the paint here in a minute that I used. I don't know if I have them all down there, especially that brown color, that tan color. The brown is just a really dark. It's all the camouflage colors that you can get at Walmart. But I just took pieces of stuff and held up there and hit it with the paint until I got to where it looked like it was camouflaged, and I stopped. So let me turn it over. I even did around where the trigger was at, and the little release right there for the bullets around the trigger. But I've got to go in here with a little bit of because the paint, when you're hitting it at that angle, you get loose paint and it goes in and makes that little, it'll actually wipe off. But I'll take a little steel wool and just barely just rub on it and get all that off, and then I'm going to put a clear coat on there. But I'll probably put a semi-gloss clear coat, something that won't leave a shine, but it'll protect the paint. And if it does get a little bit scratched, it won't scratch the maybe the camouflage off. But there it is. Not too bad a job for my very first time of ever doing a gun in camouflage. I watched a few videos. I know a lot of people don't like to paint these old Mosins, but I paid $100 for the gun. I've never even shot the gun yet, so I just thought it would be a really good gun to camouflage for my first one. Instead of messing up a $600 gun, you know, I can always take this and wipe it off if I wanted to. But there it is. If you have any questions, I'll show you the paint right quick. Okay, those are the three colors I used. I put a base coat on of this, then I came back and I just kind of hit it with this. And then after I done that, I went with the OD, back to this, hit it with a little bit of this every now and then, back to this, and just kind of played with it. And here's the stuff that I actually used to paint it with. The big leaf stuff I didn't. The grass is just some old straw that was growing out there that I held up and hit with the paint. Let's see if I can get this. This one I did not use, the big broad leaf. I hit it a couple of times and it just didn't do very well. It may be one or two of the little leaves. You can see where the paint hit it at. But probably this old weed. Between this one here, this weed, and this one, this is the two that I use the most. You can see where I just kind of hit it, and this one was probably the most used. It's kind of falling apart now but this is the one that I use the most probably, because it's got all the different colors of paint. And I would just turn it at different angles, different way. It was a little bit more, the leaves were a little bit broader when I did it, but they're starting to fall off the end there where the paint hit them. I did this yesterday, I think yesterday evening. So but that's the two pieces I used, like I say. And this was just a weed that was out there too. I would just hold it up and you'll see that leaf pattern there every now and then where I hit it right there. And just went out and cut a few pieces of straw. I can walk out here and kind of show you. I know my shop's a mess. I'm trying to get everything cleaned up. We've been doing some stuff, but right there's kind of the straw that I had got. And you can see right here some of the different, like this kind of a weed here. just something in that range. I did get some of that big broadleaf stuff, but then the other that I used was, yeah, I don't really see it. Right there it is. This is a piece of it right here. It was some of it that I used in there. That was the more of the bigger leaf stuff, the thicker. But between those three different little pieces, turning them odd ways, is what ended up, you know, painting the gun. Alright, well, let me walk back up here one more time. Okay, I'm going to show you kind of at a distance. You can kind of see how it looks real camouflage. You know, I mean, it looks just like you bought camouflage. There's a few places on it that's a little bright, but if you look down in the woods, you'll see little spots where the sun is coming through. But there it is. You can see some places like this is where the leaf there. You can see kind of where I laid the other piece in there. This is a lot of just laying the grass this way and then this way and then coming back. You know, the first time I did it this way, then came back and went down through there this way. So it don't take much to do camouflaging, just a lot of illusion to making things look like some stuff's farther away. Like this looks like it's in the background where the leaves are out in front. But there's that one leaf I was telling you about that you would see in the gun. But yeah, there it is. Alright, well, y'all have a good one.